Good evening, Eastern North Carolina. I'm meteorologist Russell James. We've had a very mild afternoon today, slightly cooler than what we've seen over the past week or so. Temperatures into the lower 70s, but again, April is winding down as probably one of the warmer months that we're going to be seeing for this year. In terms of rainfall, well, we did see some measurable precipitation earlier yesterday or last night where we saw around 6/100ths of an inch of precipitation. But most of the month so far has been lacking in terms of any active precipitation. And when you add up all the totals in terms of the rain that we've lost, this is what we're getting right now. 2 to 4 inches below average for rain, at least in New Bern, a swath of 4 to 8 inches below average. That's not good, especially given the situation that we've been seeing with our abnormally dry conditions. Air temperatures, 60s, low 70s. First alert live radar, nice and quiet for right now. Got some scattered clouds along the coast. Zooming out and showing you the bigger picture. Quiet across much of the lower 48. However, there are signs that severe weather will likely be setting up across much of the central and northern plains as an area of low pressure continues to jog a little bit towards the east. That'll provide the lifting mechanism for showers, storms, and even a little bit of severe weather. And then heading into Monday, definitely quite a concern across the northern part of the Midwest where an outbreak of severe weather is likely, where strong tornadoes and even some damaging winds in that part of the country. For us, we're going to be protected with a ridge of high pressure. That's going to keep us nice and dry. It's going to keep the rain chances on the lower end, and it's also going to keep all of these low pressure systems to our north and the west. Now, once we head towards midweek, high pressure moves offshore. We get a southerly breeze return across our region, and that's going to increase the humidity, clouds, and even some isolated thunderstorms going into Wednesday afternoon and evening. Now, it really depends on the position of where this cold front is. If it moves a little bit further south, our rain chances will go up going into Wednesday. If it moves further north, then our rain chances will be reduced. And then heading towards Thursday and Friday, we'll see some sunshine with some embedded thunderstorms heading into Friday and early Saturday, resulting in at least some precipitation returning. But as long as this ridge remains in place, we're not going to really see too much. In fact, you got to go all the way back towards western North Carolina and parts of the Midwest to find at least some substantial amounts of rainfall, 2 inches or better. Meanwhile, for us over the next 7 to 10 days, it's looking like we could only walk away around a ½ inch to 1 inch of precipitation. So in the short term, enjoy the clouds, sunshine, mild temperatures across the east here at the Neuse River, and in Washington, 70 degrees, northwesterly breeze at around 8 miles per hour. For tonight, we'll have temperatures dropping down into the 40s and low 50s. And then as we head going into tomorrow, lots of sunshine, pleasant, breezy along the coast. Highs into the upper 70s, winds coming in from the east at around 10 to 15 miles an hour. Looking at your rip current risk, moderate risk of rip currents as we head into Monday afternoon, switching to a high risk, certainly for our northern facing beaches, or eastern facing beaches rather, from Kitty Hawk down towards Rodanthe and even towards Hatteras. So just keep that in mind if you're going to be on the coast over the next 12 to 24 hours. Your 8-day forecast, 70s and upper 80s on tap going into Wednesday, 89 on Thursday. We're going to get very close to the 90-degree mark there. Overnight lows into the 40s, 50s, and 60s. Next chance of rain heading into Friday afternoon and evening, 50% there. And then going into next week, 70s during the day, overnight lows into the low to middle 50s.